Who remembers when talk show hosts used to do their favorite things? Like Oprah and Ellen and Rachel Ray. Those were always my favorite videos. We should bring that back. Now, I can't give you stuff for free, but I can show you what my favorite things are. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about my favorite things I like to get on Amazon that are specifically good for fiber artists. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to the Spoonie Stitcher Channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher. You're inside the stitchery. You just can't see it because we're still working on the remodel, and I'm so happy you're here today. So I am a Spoonie, someone with chronic illness, and I have a nerve condition, and it's very prevalent in my hands. So ergonomic hooks are a must for me, and there are a few brands I like that are on Amazon. The first one is Spoonie. You knew that was coming. If you are a fan of my channel, you know how much I love this brand. They have interchangeable hooks now. So this one is kind of streamline shaped like another certain brand. But the cool thing is, it's interchangeable. And it's a nice, secure screw top. So you just switch out the heads. Perfect for travel, by the way. And it comes with all the sizes from a 3 to a 10 millimeter. Yeah, 3 to 10. This is a really good set. But my favorite interchangeable one is this one. So if you're a fan of my channel and you've been here for a while, you know that there's a hook that was discontinued that I was absolutely crushed. RIP, most beautiful hook in the world. And I have exactly one hook from that collection. And I've been looking everywhere for a hook with that kind of handle because it just felt so good in my hands. This is basically the same kind of handle, and it's even purple, just like my old hook, but it's interchangeable, so you have all the sizes. If you are a knife gripper, this is excellent because look, there's a place to rest everything. And no, these are not uncomfortable. They actually feel really good, especially if you have arthritis or some kind of nerve pain in your hand. They feel really good. If you're a pencil gripper, this sits right here. So that might feel good for you as well. I love these. Spoonie is the best. And this comes in a 3.5 to 8 millimeter. Still a really good size range. Let's say you have smaller hands. Sometimes those giant hooks are just really hard for you. I got a solution. These little cuties. I have long fingers, but even I like these. I don't know, there's just something delicate about them. But these really tiny hooks are, I don't know the brand, this brand. And I absolutely love them. They're super lightweight because this is wood. This is a metal core. It's so smooth. It's got a beautiful head. I absolutely love these. You do have to buy them individually. I've been collecting a few. But they're color-coded like the clover hooks, and they're really lightweight. I think the metal is so smooth. So if you have smaller hands, this might be a really good option for you, or teaching your child to crochet. This bag did not come with it. I got this bag from Michael's. Dots hooks. Dots hooks are now on Amazon. You cannot buy them individually like you can on crochet.com, but you can buy the whole set. So I have part of my set here. These are so great. They have a really nice rubber grip, super smooth brushed metal. Love. Just like the clovers, they have that brushed metal, and they have a much longer handle. Some people like them more than clover because of the handle length. I do use these more than my clover, but I love my clover because of the handle length. It just feels better for me, which is weird because I just told you I use those tiny hooks sometimes. I don't know, I'm strange and I like it. Anyway, Dots hooks are now on Amazon. I thought everyone should know. I absolutely love scissors. I don't know why that's a thing, but for me, it's a thing. I have an entire scissors wish list on Amazon. I'm not kidding. Anyway, these are my favorite. They have a teeny tiny little curve to them, so you can get right up close to those stitches and get right up in there and snip it as close as possible. This comes in a 2-pack. It also comes with a green or a pink that are straight tip. So those are really good too because they've got super precision, super sharp, do not cut yourself points to them. I love these. And I love that they have a nice little sheath to protect you.
I just want to clarify something. In this video, I do own and love and use every single item. However, I can't find all of them because let me just show you what I'm dealing with right now.
This. And there's more in the back.
So that is why I'm showing you pictures of the items because, could you find things in this mess? Just want that clarified. Anyway, enjoy.
I don't have them with me. They are somewhere in that mess that I showed you in the beginning of the video, but these stitch markers are amazing. First of all, they already come separated by color. Love that. And this is a really good brand that I haven't found any snags or any kind of imperfections on the stitch marker. It's like somebody actually took time to make sure all of these were smooth. That is why I don't buy the like 3,000 stitch markers, because yes, we lose them. That's why the plastic ones sometimes are good, because if you're going to use a lot, you're going to lose some. But I like the ones where it's not going to snag my yarn. So this brand is very good, and they have never ruined any of my projects. So I like that they're color coded, I like that they're smooth, and I like that they come in a cute little container already separated for you. If you do amigurumi, you probably have safety eyes. This safety eye brand I love more than any other safety eye brand. Besides, of course, the small shops on like Etsy and stuff, y'all do an amazing job, and I support you 100%. But if you need a lot of, say, like the black eyes or noses or something like that, safety eyes, safety noses, this brand that I cannot pronounce, that brand is my absolute favorite. The polish is never scratched up. The backs are that thick, hard plastic, the kind of stuff you need like pliers to remove. Love that. They're super secure. They come in practically every size under the rainbow, and they come in a really nice secure container. They also make glitter eyes and the kawaii eyes, so they got everything. I basically just stick to the one brand when I shop on Amazon. This is my favorite stuffing. I don't really know how to show you that, but it's really, really, really soft. And of course, I buy big packs of just the regular stuffing because I make a lot of stuffies, but I like to mix this in some of my stuff, especially if I'm making a toy for a child because it'll be squishier. That's just a favorite of mine. Okay, that was probably a boring one to add, but anyway, it's great. There are 3 types of needles every crocheter should own, in my opinion, of course. Sharp, bent, and wool. First of all, if you're going to get a sharp tip needle, it needs to be a chenille needle, like this one. They are ridiculously sharp. Please be careful. Anything that you stitch with this goes into actual fibers, not just stitches. It's not going anywhere. So please make sure before you use a chenille needle that whatever you're wanting to sew, you're not wanting to unsew. Just putting that out there, because it's not going to happen. You're going to have to start over. Ask me how I know. Anyway, absolutely a must, especially if you're like me and you make a lot of cute little fluffy plushies and slippers. Bent tip. Bent tip is just amazing. Obviously, if you make amigurumi, it's really great because you can get in those weird shapes. But honestly, a bent tip is just great in general because the needle goes in, but then it has that part that goes up so you can grab it and pull it through. It's great for stitching your projects together. Everybody needs bent tip, and this is the one I like. It comes in a cute little container too. And lastly, wool. What's so great about a wool needle? Well, first of all, it's made for wool fiber. That's why it's made. But the number one thing I love about this, the huge eye. I love using these to thread my other needles. I mean, you can use this needle, which I do, but I also use it to stick in my chenille needle as a yarn threader and then pull the thick yarn through. It's a fun little hack for you. But these are my favorite needles of all time. They're just getting harder and harder to find. So if you find these, grab them. Get a bunch. They're amazing. Make sure you stay to the end for a special bonus item. You don't want to miss this one. Now we talk about one of my babies. The Caydo electric yarn winder. I got the 10-ounce yarn winder for Christmas a few years ago, so I decided to make a review on it, which I did, and I'll link it down below. Spoiler alert, it's awesome. And now there is a 7-ounce one, and it comes in a lot of different colors. The 10-ounce one holds a lot more yarn. You can cake up half of a Caron 1 pound, so you could split them into 2 halves. That's how much capacity it holds. You can also cake up an entire burlap blanket skein. Seriously, you can. I've done it. So it holds a lot. The 7-ounce one can't do all that, but it can do the same kinds of yarn. This thing is not restricted by the thickness of your yarn. I thought it would be, but it's not. It's only restricted by how much it can fit on its cute little spindle. So just try to not overload it. But it's still really great. Now clearly I have both. That's because one was a Christmas gift, and to be honest, Caydo sent me the other one to test. And I'd have both. Because sometimes you don't want to get out the big thing to do little skeins. And sometimes you're going to have a lot to work with. So yes, eventually in your life, I would have both. But if you're only going to have one, the big one, it just makes more sense. You do have more parts you have to put together, but it's not that big a deal. Go watch my video. Super easy how to do it. If you would like one of these yarn binders for yourself, I have a code that's linked down below and you can save 15%. Whether you're a knitter, crocheter, or any kind of fiber artist, there is something you love. I know you love it. Project bags. And this one was $12. Look at this thing. It's enormous. It's got a place if you want to put this on your luggage, if you want to travel with it. You can fit an entire tumbler in these things, and you can cinch this up to protect them. Also, you can fit a skein of yarn in there. It's got inside pockets, a place for a laptop or an iPad, extra zipper pocket. There you go. I love these little cubbies. They're perfect for little yarn skeins. So much room inside. So much room. And of course, a weather protection coating and an extra pocket. And yeah, I still haven't taken the tag off mine. But I keep using it. I just keep forgetting to take the tag off. Anyway, I love this thing. It was $12. It comes in like 6 colors. Here's the thing I noticed. If you want a certain color, just put it in your wish list and keep checking. So I don't know if they have the pink anymore. I'm really sorry, but keep looking because it might come back. They had pink, blue, this really gorgeous like olive green, lots of natural colors. If you're into natural, subdued, there you go. And it is substantial. And of course, what's my favorite thing about a project bag? A top zipper. So good. If you watch Critters Crochet, you've already seen her talk about this because I told her about it. This is a travel bag that can be 3 different bags. It's huge. I picked the blue one, but there's also pink and purple. It's perfect for travel. I would love to travel with this bag. If I was traveling, that's what I would take. Plus it's shiny. We all know how I love shiny. And I love it. You've seen this before. My design bag. Yes, this little thing contains everything I use to design my projects except for my notebook. My notebook doesn't fit in here, but everything else does. And I love this container because it sits up on its own. And look how much stuff you can fit in there. This thing is packed. I love this thing. It comes in amazing colors. There's this beautiful teal, there's a hot pink, I think there's a purple. I just put all my stuff that I used to design in here, so I just take this wherever I go. It doesn't come with any of this stuff in it, but this is how much it can hold. I mean, look at that. There's a lot in there, so yeah. And it's got an extra zipper on the back. But I mean, it just sits up and you can pull stuff out of it while you work. So handy. These were my original whip bags. So I put my projects I was working on and the yarn and everything in them. And they're great and I love them and they're linked down below, but they don't hold the large projects. So you might have seen in my video that I think I made last week, I showed these babies. The briefcase zipper pouch. These things are awesome. So I got these for my larger whips. I'm gonna use Mr. Purrs a lot again so you can see the capacity. Look at that. Just the tail, barely the tail is pushing it forward. That's how much room these things hold. You could put the yarn in here, the book in here, the whole project. I was so excited to get these. So many plans for these things, but 100% on my must buy. This is one of my favorite things. One of my new favorite things. I absolutely love this. I mean, there's handles. You can buy them in a pack of 10 or 20, I believe. And yes, it also comes in pink. Okay, be honest. Do I need to buy the pink ones? Let me know. I'm thinking I might. I started doing this in 2022, I believe. But I didn't have a channel or anything back then, and I wasn't that active on social media, so I didn't post it anywhere. And then another YouTuber came out with this hack, so now I look like I'm copying. Anyway, this is a marker bag. Or a colored pencil bag. You can fit, I believe, 300 colored pencils or 150 markers, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's very large. And it feels really good, too. This is how I store my FURLS hooks. For those of you who wanted to know exactly how I do it because you've tried it and it didn't work, let me show you. You see how one side is blank? It's because I only store half. So nothing gets scratched up. That's how I do it. So for those of you who are trying to do it on two sides, that's why it's not working. That is how I store my FURLS hooks. And they stay wonderfully protected. They fit in the little straps nice and snugly. This thing has so many prints. You don't have to go with just this brand. It's just marker cases. But I linked this one down below if you're interested in this exact pattern. They also have one that I got for Christmas and I haven't opened yet. And it looks like a beautiful night sky. It's over there somewhere. Did I mention I haven't even opened some of my Christmas gifts yet? I mean, I've opened them. I've unwrapped them. Okay, I'm not that bad. But I haven't opened them or used them. What is wrong with me? Anyway, love this thing. Also, if you're an artist, markers and pencils. This is a great bag. Oh, are you still here? Do you want a bonus item? Should we give him one? Roxy says we'll give you one. Here is a bonus item. Thanks for staying. Do you absolutely love the feel of these soft chenille yarns? But working with them is a pain because of two really big problems. One, of course, is that they can break. And the other is the fuzz issue. So much fuzz. Well, the breaking one, see the video down below. I can help you with a cool little hack. As for the fuzz, meet the Et Coquet Thread Burner by Caydo. Simply remove the cap. Make sure it's charged. It's blue. This is very important. Please be careful, you can burn yourself. Push the button until the very tip starts to either smoke or turn red, and very gently tap. You're gonna melt some of the fibers and the thread. Please give it a second to cool off, then put the cap back on. Now blow so that it dries and you don't burn your fingers. No fuzz. None. Nothing. And if you want one, the link's in my bio. Thanks so much for letting me share a few of my favorite things from Amazon. If you would like to see some of my favorite things from other places I like to shop, let me know down below. And which shops. Because we could do Fire, Twice Sheared Sheep, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Hirschner's. What would you like to see? Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and spoonies can stitch it up too. See you next Monday.